Raven, I have to do the Rocket League live event. I'm doing a stream right now, and it's titled Rocket League Live Event. Put it on Rocket League Live. Put it on the Rocket League Live. Come on, do it. Do the Rocket League Live. Raven, do it. Alright. No, you asked that yesterday. You asked that yesterday. Remember? You asked that in the fashion show day. And I said no, because I can't. Don't be all sad. Don't be like this. Just because I did that. Plus, it's not one of your situations where your friends hate you. Bro, I wish I had Dr. Strange yet. I need him. Bro, Prowler should come out like... Prowler should come out really, really soon. Like, he's like one of my favorite games almost. Jay, we are doing it. I already turned on the stream, says Rocket League Live event. Now come on. Let's do this. Flip and do it. I already titled my stream Rocket League Live event. Come on, bro. We have
This is what I would do to you if I go to your house.
What?
Or if you come to my house. This is what I'm gonna do to you if you come to my house.
Oh, bro. Alright, come on, let's just do it. I already found my stream and everything. I need a little rock. Come on. Bro,
You watch them and just play.
bro, this morning, I legitimate. I was throwing up in a bucket this morning because I've been sick. I got a virus, not corona. It's called neurovirus. But I want a little jams and cheer me up. Woo! Let's get it on, boys. No. I'm sorry if anything hurts y'all when you watch this. Don't blame me. Y'all chose to watch it. This is a loud concert. You heard Jay in the last video. He said this is so loud you can be deaf. I'm gonna have to start teaching me picture and pictures real. I don't get it. Oh wait, you're saying the concert isn't listenable? It's listenable, but it's not seeable?
Concerned about Dignitas. This might be the editors doing them a disservice. We've seen 2 videos now that have shown Appjack talking. Both times he's talked about looking over his shoulder at how things went at the fall major. If they're looking too much back and we got to correct that and not looking forward, I'm a little worried for them at this event.
That is a big hurdle because apparently Jack, he knows he did not play up to snuff like at fall major. So we'll have to see what they do, but apparently, Jack, I think he knows. Like, that was his first LAN.
Right.
Now, he's got that out of the way, and I think now it's time to grow and win one.
Okay. Well, let's get the vote from chat. Let's find out what you guys think is going to happen here. The Verizon fan vote. Use hashtag SSG or hashtag DIG to support Space Station or Dignitas. Let's get the go down here. I want to start in the middle here. Dazzer, I want you to go first.
Well. Who's going first?
I didn't want to go first because I wanted him to go so I could just do the opposite of him because that's just been working all day today.
Yeah.
But
well, we could do that too. It's T-Base, you go first.
You get put on the
No,
spot.
I want to go last because I have a great take that nobody's going to
Well,
have.
good, then you get to go first.
Okay.
You're throwing him off. You're throwing him off.
Yeah, I can go first.
Team,
I'll go first. I'll go
got
first, too. I got Space Station. I've been painting this picture all day. I got Space Station taking this one down. I said they were going to win the group, which means I got to predict them to win Dig. This is going to be the hardest part for them. They get past this, they got the group in the bag.
This is easy Dignitas. They know what they did wrong at
Dig
fall
payroll.
major. They are going to destroy Dig payroll. I normally don't pick Dig, and that's the funny thing. Like, go ahead and pay me, Dig, because I will pick against you most of the time. But I have to go with them here. I think they are the better team easily over Space Station.
You know, see, for me, this one's a lot more tougher because I'm really like thinking into it in terms of like, okay, you know, obviously those boys on Space Station Gaming, you know, they got a lot to prove. Dignitas as well, they're on the kind of like the redemption arc.
Sure.
All right.
I'm going Space Station Gaming.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Of course. That's what I'm
I
talking
have
about.
to. I have
North
to.
America
I think when,
bias,
when you give Daniel a chance to pop off, he's going to do it, Gibbs.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope we see a game 5.
Listen.
I want to hear this crazy take. Also,
Listen
give me this.
Oh, well, you left him hanging. That's upsetting. Anyways,
that's being clipped.
anyways, listen, let me tell
This is
y'all
NA
right now.
chemistry right here.
SOG's taking us home. It goes against all logic. You look at all of the stats. You look at what Dignitas has brought to the table, and it seems like Dignitas is the obvious choice. But then you got Daniel.
That's right.
And you got all them tall boys over there. I mentioned earlier, they're all giants.
They are
you
tall.
can have a giant slayer.
They're his type.
Yeah, they're all his height. And that young man, his first ever land, he's gonna pop off. Reynolds said we're going back to the way we played in Regional 1. I've been playing Regional 1, they said, Daniel,
but I need to make
in 0 seconds.
All right, I got to make some phone calls for tomorrow because this NA bias has.
NA bias.
Look, here's the funny thing is, Daniel's my biggest question mark. I don't know. I have no idea how Daniel's going to play.
There's no way. Daniel shouldn't be the biggest question mark because, Dig did well in groups. That was the last time we really saw them do well in a tournament like that. Even when they come home, it still wasn't consistent enough. So, of course, when you go to SSG, they got everything to prove.
That's mine. That's mine.
It's Daniel.
They do, but we ain't seen him play on land before. But I have seen Reynolds and Arsenal, and I'm excited to watch them do it again. Let's see what chat thought down here. Oh, right down the middle.
Twitch chat, what are you doing?
This is great. Twitch chat knows this is going to be a good matchup. Chat, we are ready to get to it. Let's head down to the gauntlet. Let's see the match of the day. Space Station taking on Dignitas. Cannot wait to see who's going to have the lead as they go into day 2 for Group D. Space Station on one side, Dignitas on the other. Let's head to the Verizon Skybox.
No.
Well, Corelli, a lot to play for
both
teams here. As mentioned on the desk, Dignitas looking over the shoulders. A lot of questions being asked. Daniel, what do you make of things?
Look, I think Daniel's going to play well. I don't like the narrative of just automatically assuming that a new kid on the block is going to perform poorly at LAN. I think that Daniel can. I think really for me, what I'm looking at is Arsenal and Reynolds. They're the type of guys that will build up the hype and feed off of the hype at LAN and might step it up a notch here against Dignitas.
We'll see how it all plays out. We're in our final match of day 1 of the Winter Major here, and currently Dignitas, the ones that earned possession first, passed over to apparently Jack. No problem for Daniel. And Really, I think you make a great point about how Reynolds and Arsenal are playing, because they said they want to go back to how they played at Regional 1, and Arsenal and Reynolds all over the pitch, giving Daniel a lot of opportunities to be successful as Arsenal turned away at the goal line there.
And you talk to Reynolds, even just his success with LAN wins. I think that's the type of performance that he strives for every time he's on the field, and especially at another LAN. But let's give some credit over to Dignitas. Certainly no slouches after their collapse of the fall major, where they were looking like an unstoppable force. Joris was in animal.
Oh, I know
fall
how
major.
You did it.
There's a little bit of redemption for them here, even after the good, positive games they had at the fall major.
See what both teams are capable of. So far, it's been kind of slow. A couple of good opportunities there for Space Station. Not able to get anywhere under the bar as over the shoulder, and that's going to get turned in. Joria says thank you. That's an easy one.
What on earth? What has happened here for Daniel? The misread off the ceiling, and Joria says thank you very much. As you said, Dignitas will take one in the first minute and 5.
Arsenal giggling.
He's laughing.
He's like, come on, man.
Go back in the game.
Tough one to give up, but plenty of time to
Go
make
back
it back.
in our Rocket League game. You can see
the kickoff following.
There are CDs everywhere,
Dignitas earning some possession early. I don't think we can really put too much stock into how this one should shake out. Great pass and right at Reynolds in the Space Station net. Follow through, back post is Daniel rotating back already.
I think this matchup is really dependent on what Dignitas give us. Sometimes Dignitas is in dominant form, and other times they have good performances, but they don't look as good on the field. The context of the game kind of gets a little muddied. For Dignitas, they have a true triple threat. They have players that can really pop off, especially when you talk about the way Joris played in the last major, the way Appjack's been playing, and Scrub, of course, once he's cleaned up, being that third man. Dignitas has really come on board here and is attempting to be another very strong EU contender as Joris puts away a second.
Excellent control here from Joris. This pass out. Arsenal trying to weave his way through and thinking, maybe I can cut back in, but Daniel trying to cover a large swath of the net, ends up playing near post because Arsenal decided to cut back in there, and nobody defending that right side of the net. Dignitas pick it apart. We've arrived 2-0 Dignitas.
Very unthreatened so far is Dignitas. And Space Station need to make amends right now. Not looking so hot, and certainly not looking in form.
No.
See, I always suggest getting the ball in Arsenal's hands as a nice little flick from Scrub Killer there. But Space Station certainly up to the task, but really looking for, like I said, the ball to be in Arsenal's hands as they push the ball up the pitch. Really feel like Space Station has a lot of success when they start putting Arsenal as the point man. He's just got so many different looks on the ball. He's an incredibly tough player to challenge. I think he's a really great starting point to look for some success for Space Station.
I agree, and you know, I think for Reynolds and Arsenal, they are certainly the point of this team for Space Station is to unlock Daniel. And when you do that, good things happen for Space Station. Right now, Daniel going into a tough tackle, and Reynolds going to let this one go up the wall. He's got full boost to work with here. Daniel wants the bumps in the net, not going to find it. Joris going to turn him away on the Dignitas side.
Like the patience from Arsenal, let that one come to him, make sure his teammates are ready to try and keep the pressure, but that's a big miss, and we'll let Dignitas out of the cage. Combined with a demo on apparently Jack, Jory is tasked with just buying some extra time here. Scrub Killer close enough to follow through, but Space Station standing tall on defense. Still trying to find a way out of their own half and consistently hold pressure. Dignitas really not having too much work to get done as Arsenal in time to turn that one aside, looking for help, and actually going to give away some space here for Space Station. They're going to need to really hold on to this ball for the next minute or so if they want to have a chance of taking back game one.
And it does feel like they're going to have to pick up the pace, the Space Station squad, because Dignitas, they're just playing fast with them right now, and the challenges have just been too clean, too centered on the ball. It's been very tough for Space Station to get a hold of this ball cleanly and find anyone downfield. It's really been all of Dignitas and the challenge game going in their favor.
Nice read from Daniel following Jorius across his own net. Time continues to tick out to apparently Jack. That's in the lower left-hand corner. Thank you.
I thought that was a Dignitas player playing it. I was like, wow, that's a great pass. No, it's Daniel passing it out to apparently Jack, and he'll slot it left side. Dignitas up 3-0 in game one.
Great understanding from apparently Jack, just kind of camped out and thinking, well, maybe he gets it back clear. We've arrived. There it is. No way for Space Station to come back at this one. Jorius wants 4, but turned aside by Reynolds. Not a particularly hot game for either team. No one really setting any fires anywhere. It's kind of just, okay, Space Station clearly needs a second to get dialed in here, because Dignitas kind of picked up the pressure off the bat and never put it back down.
A couple of gifts here from Space Station. 2 out of the 3 at least given over to Dignitas for some free shots. Not what you want to do, because Dignitas, they're a team that it just seems like they eke out wins when you don't expect them. They kind of lull you into their play style, and right now it hasn't seen much out of Space Station. Dignitas looking to take game one, and they certainly will.
Strong start. Oh, they want one more for the road. Why not? Pass across. Okay. Oh, it didn't go straight down. Nice read from Arsenal. And okay, we've reached the end of game one. Easy enough victory for Dignitas to be sure.
I'm coming.
You really can't complain about
come back and goal.
Dignitas really did.
Actually, bro, hold up.
I'm
gonna play a different game. Color switcher. Come play color switcher with me.
Kind of just sit there in the midfield and said, clear the ball. And then, for whatever reason, I mean, Space Station, when they got that ball out of their own half, they just didn't have that normal amount of pressure that they're used to having and really pushing up the field and trying to regain possession.
16 shots for Dignitas here in this first game. 11 saves from Space Station, which I think kind of paints the picture about what's going on here very clearly. Dignitas was all over Space Station here, and again, I do think you might ask, well, okay, what does Space Station really have to do? I think first of all, first game out of the way here for Space Station, right? I think there's you know what, that first goal that Daniel let in, that was bad from Space Station. So for Dignitas, it's at that, or for Space Station now, it's like, okay, let's get into this. You know, we got the first game out of the way. A lot of times that game, a lot of pros will talk about, especially on land. That's a game that they'll use to kind of just figure out, okay, what are we really up against here? And Space Station certainly doing that here in game one as they fell 3-0. And Dignitas, they don't have to change course. I mean, they didn't really have to do much.
Actually,
that's
just
if you're Dignitas here going into game two. They come out there and they keep, again, a lot of pressure in that first minute or two. Space Station really not able to get a firm grip on that midfield line. Could be in for another repeat game where Dignitas really doesn't
you get to see the game clean.
try and put a lot of pressure on Space Station. They kind of just squeeze and squeeze until a mistake happens. Jorius is going to tuck that one in the bed, top left corner.
Is he going to have that type of major again? Because he might. He's looking good, and he's just there to capitalize on the opportunity here. There's space inside the box for him to take that touch into, and he's welcomed himself in to the Space Station side. Dignitas up 1-0 in the first 20 seconds.
No pace lost in between games, it would seem, but really decent kickoff for Space Station. Kind of had to go back and get it, waste a few seconds. It's a loud scrub. Come through and keep things on the blue half. Space Station, here's where you really need to start earning your keep. You fought out of your own half, you gave up an early lead, you gotta stop Jorius here at the midfield line.
Yeah, again, I do think it comes down to a lot of the pace of play and the challenge game. Dignitas did such a great job to hold on to that ball and to keep challenges very difficult for Space Station to meet. Here's a shot from Daniel, wants to slot it, but no power behind it. A good tackle comes out from Arsenal, maybe looking for more. Jorius doesn't know what to do with it, and Arsenal can't stay behind it.
I don't know if he just decided to not hit the ball and just try and open the door as wide as he could, but one way or the other, Dignitas able to make the adjustment. Nice punt from apparently Jack, looking to go back down to him, and nice understanding there from the Space Station defense, not getting too psyched up in the pass above. Just realizing the most optimal and easiest approach is to dish it right back, and they're all over it.
Space Station, though, it does feel like they are spending a bit more time on the Dignitas side. Certainly making Dignitas earn it here in their first goal. Here's a chance from Daniel.
It's actually getting really annoying, like, bro. Just that's gonna be the loudest thing of our lives. But, heck no, and heck no, baby, heck no, heck no, All right, we'll see y'all in the next video. I'm stopping.